Did you ever attend Korean church?
Yes.
Okay. Um,
It's something else, man.
yeah, sometimes the pastors will just put emphasis into one syllable, and I think the intention is to wake up like audience, like the congregation or whatever.
Hmm.
Like every once in a
Yeah.
while they'll be like speaking, and then it's like, I guess to translate it to English, for example, they'd be like, and then Jesus said, and then like it just like explodes the microphone, and everyone like
Yeah.
wakes up.
You got to, man. I mean, you got to bring that energy.
Yeah,
It's not easy being a pastor, man.
no, not at all. But you get all that untaxed offering money.
Korean churches
So.
are weird, man. Do you ever get like the like? Do you ever get the feeling that like the all the like Korean like ajimadur are like fucking like a little too like almost creepily obsessed with the pastor at Korean churches?
Yeah, like he's fucking them, or they're.
That's dude. Okay, so I'm writing a film right about
Uh-huh.
like this. It's like the character's Korean, and like his mom is really active in the church, and I want to have a scene where he comes back home and catches his mom fucking the pastor.
Ooh, I like it.
Like, do you see
I
where I'm
like
coming
it.
from with that though?
Yes. Kind of. I don't
It's
know.
gonna the tone of this film is gonna be. Have you seen Little Miss Sunshine?
It's been a while. I saw it once.
Well, it's kind of like like I guess dark comedy is the easiest way to say it, but
Right. I mean, my parents were never religious, so I did church and stuff with my grandparents. So,
Right.
I mean, I don't think
Well,
it applies so much to older Koreans, but like the
No.
moms and stuff,
Yes,
maybe.
big time,
But
right?
I guess
is that just Korean church? Or is that just every church? I don't know.
it might just be all church.
Because I've
I'm
been to a
not.
lot of other churches, but it felt way more present when I like with the way the workings of like the Korean church my mom went to like were.
Yeah, I don't really have much of any idea, but you know,
Very
I
cult.
can, I
I mean,
can
I don't
see
know.
it.
I feel like any like culty situation, there's kind of that
Right.
implication that like the cult leaders fucking all of the female
Right.
members.
By the way, I'm on like a surfboard.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is fucking sick. I mean,
Yeah.
this is cool. I like this. I like water bending.
Yeah, kind of. And I have to break the faces.
Really, you're just a hairbender when it comes down to it, though.
Yes, like actually though.
Like
Um,
bobo 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 bobo
Sure, still too many consonants in there, but you know.
bobo 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 bobo.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
My
Have you
mind's
seen-
still blown by the way that those are nose hairs and not the mustache.
Yeah, I'm glad I
Wispy
could
mustache. No wonder
enlighten
it's so
you.
wispy. What were you
Yeah.
saying?
Are you familiar with Kim's Convenience? It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's like a Canadian show.
Yeah, Miles is really into that show, so I watched it with him a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah.
The brother character is like, I'm like kind of attracted to him, dude. He's like really, it's like it's a hunky Asian dude, right?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The Korean accent is horrible though, so I can't really. But
Is he
and
not
anyway,
actually- Oh yeah. This dude, yeah.
yeah, and yeah, it's a good show. They kind of bring up the pastor thing that you're talking about.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I definitely recommend watching it. And
Well, I'm pretty sure this dude is in Crazy Rich Asians.
you might be, yeah.
Did you ever see that, by the way?
I did. I think I saw it
Okay.
like on a plane or something.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. No, I mean that's not bad. It's just kind of, it's just a movie, but makes every kind of chance it gets to be like, haha, this is Asian people.
Oh, this
You
dude
get
from
it.
Kim's Convenience is gonna be the first like Marvel Asian leading superhero.
Really?
Yeah, but I guess the one they're doing is Shang-Chi. That's the superhero
Okay.
that they're picking. Which,
Great.
Yeah, right. I'm like, why
Who
don't you
even is
just
that?
let some Asian dude play like fucking, I don't know, like anything, like fucking Spider-Man. Give us fucking Asian Spider. Like, why not, right?
I mean, because the character isn't Asian though. Not
Well,
that
it doesn't
he has
matter.
to
Like,
be.
why does it have to? But the character being white's not important to the story.
I mean, you're right, but the character is the character, and if like they made Superman black or something, then
Why
I mean,
not,
I imagine
though?
because people would freak the fuck out. That's why. And because
If you
studios,
freak out because of that, then you're racist.
yeah, okay, but you're not going to spend your money to watch the film, and
Yeah,
therefore studio is like, no.
It's like they have so like
Oh,
they
no.
created Black Spider-Man with Miles Morales, but why? Why'd you have to create Black Spider-Man? Just like make normal Spider-Man black. I don't know. That's my thing right now about. Like I don't want to see some fucking like how's that fixing anything? Making like the fucking first Asian superhero Shang-Chi.
No, you're right, and I mean I get it, but like the
like-
characters, the beloved characters are just who they are, and their
And his
portrayals.
superpower is just that he's super good at kung fu.
math?
That's his
Oh.
superpower.
Oh, okay.
He's just really good at martial arts
Does
and
he
has
bring?
has a lot of chi. I don't know.
Oh god. Does he bring math into it? Like
Yeah.
the vector of my punch will equal the geometry of his nose into his brain. Like, god damn it.
And he shoots rice cake out of his eyes.
Okay, alright. Jeez.
He's got rice cake vision.
Fear my mochi!
Mochi, 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 mochi.
Ultra super kimchi breath! Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. It's like
where's
we could do
ALM,
better
dude?
than that. Or
Where's-
Moon
where's-
Knight. We should have made Moon Knight Asian. Why not?
Where's ALMM? Asian Lives Matter in Media.
You know, oh God.
Yeah.
Asian Lives Matter movement.
Asian Lives Matter in Media.
And me. Oh yeah. Well, that is a movement, but it just doesn't have that acronym because
Oh,
I mean
there's
for
a-
obvious
what?
reasons.
yeah.
Is that the name? Is that actually a thing?
No, of
Oh.
course not.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, that would be very problematic.
Yes, yeah.
I'm just assuming that like once people realize that Black Lives Matter, they'll just think Asian Lives Matter just by association.
Yeah? Okay. Dude, okay. My sister was, she was like, I'm thinking about getting a longboard, right? And I was like, what are you, like,
It's really interesting because Olivia was saying the same thing last week and then ordered one.
wow. Okay. Anyway, she was like, I was like, what are you, like, 16? And she was like, what are you talking about? There's no, like, age limit on this shit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, fine.
How old is your sister?
She's like 29 or like almost 30.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, if you fall on that thing, you're gonna break your hip or some shit. But anyway, at some point I
think
brought
you're
up.
that fragile when you're 30.
No, I mean it's a it's a joke. But at one point I brought up like BLM, and I'm like, you know, like board lives matter, like skateboards and stuff. And she was like, what? Is that actually a thing? And I was like, no. Like, of course it's not a fucking thing. Like, what? God, I am just getting my ass handed to me here.
I guess your sarcasm tends to go undetected, Jay.
I mean, it was through text, so you can't really
Oh, yeah.
can't really
yeah.
tell. But I was like,
Texting
oh
stuff,
yeah,
texting
it's
stuff.
the other BLM, Board Lives Matter, and she was like, what? Are you fucking serious? And I'm like, no, Jesus Christ, like, no.
But yeah, no, I think
God damn it.
I don't know. I've seen people. Yeah, you're right. I've seen some people like on longboards on the street who are easily like in their late 30s, maybe 40s, and it kind of doesn't look right. It looks a little odd.
I mean, if you're good at it and you're like cruising, then sure. But
You're,
if you
like,
look
shredding?
like a noob and you're like that, you know, age, then it's like, oh man, like, I don't want you to fall. I know that it fucking hurts, is all. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, if
True.
you're getting bruised or like scraped elbows and knees at that age, like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's why I stopped doing downhill entirely.
No.
I'm too old for that now.
Exactly. I was like, sister, like unless you're willing to learn how to do a power slide, like do not do any hills
Just some
at
medieval
all.
torture on this dude. Just draw and quartered this guy with spiders.
Yeah, with spiders.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Olivia just got a penny board.
Oh, I mean that's kind of like a cruiser, I guess. I mean, not even really. It's
Yeah, but it's hard. Penny boards are much harder to ride than longboards.
yes. I mean they're like the opposite of longboards. They're not
Yeah.
cruising smooth.
Pretty
It's
unstable on them. It's like,
yeah.
but I don't know. She got one, and I was trying to tell her that like she should try and learn on my longboard before she does a penny board. And she just she was like, well, that's gonna be harder because it's so big. I was like, no, that's why it's easier.
Yeah.
She just couldn't understand the physics of that. But
Well, I'm gonna be
so she
dealing
just
with
went ahead
a
and
lot
bought the
of
penny board, and I'm gonna have to teach her how to ride it, and she's gonna fall a lot. And
well, get the isopropyl alcohol and band-aids and stuff. Just get it
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
Might as well buy some of that. What's it called? That
Huh?
gel stuff you put on cuts. That's
What?
that like
Neosporin?
yeah, Neosporin. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking Cetastone G for some reason.
What is Neosporin? It's just like topical antibiotics, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like for the babies who can't stand isopropyl alcohol, just straight up.
Why is it so hard to get oral antibiotics? Like, why do you have to have a prescription for those?
I don't know. Maybe because you can fuck yourself up pretty easy.
On antibiotics?
Like not like get high, but like I don't know if you
I feel like antibiotics like heal like everything.
I don't know about that.
Like whenever I'm like sick and whenever I've gone to a doctor for something and they've given me antibiotics, it fixes me immediately.
Really?
Like why can't I get that shit way more easily?
Gold medal.
That's good.
Yeah, it was just for one enemy, the boss.
Uh-huh.
You know.
It's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like the Diablo boss fights or Dante's Inferno, but like opposite. You know what I mean? Like different generals of hell, but generals of heaven instead in this case.
Ah, yeah, that's kind of
Right.
exactly what it's going for.
It's
Except
cool. I like
all
it.
for Jubilius, the creator or whatever.
What does Jubilius come from?
I don't know.
Ooh,
That's
that's a
just
good shot, dude. That
that's
was your
just who it
best
is.
one.
thanks. 70
one.
point though. Maybe I can get another one. So you can get more. Okay, then yeah, confirmed. All right.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm supposed to only be able to hold one of those big lollipops, but I can totally get more if I use the points. So you were right.
Yeah.
You were right
I
though.
told you.
You were a very correct, Micho. Very smart. You're a smart guy.
I'm not.
You graduated college. You're a smart guy.
알아요.
Yeah. If this is the part that I'm thinking of, then it kind of really sucks, and you'll see why.
I love that. Japanese does sound cool, right?
Yeah. It does, in a kind of like imperialistic garbage culture.
Jesus, dude. Oh my god, you're gonna have to cut that out, bro.
No.
Yeah, you can't just. You're just
Should
gonna
we finally-
alienate all of our Japanese fans.
Are we gonna... What Japanese fans, dude? Like, what? If you're actually Oh.
Ooh.
If you're actually Japanese, you are not
Oh, this
watching
guy
this,
is.
probably.
Oh my god! What's that? The fucking droplet glistens.
Yeah. Nice, buddy.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
So when do you think it's worth it to bring up the beef that Japan has with it, or no, that every Asian country has with Japan?
I mean, isn't everyone aware of that beef?
No, I'm sure that they
I mean,
aren't.
every Asian person's aware of that beef.
Yes, but you know.
I think I was watching some like Asian comedian. Maybe it was Ronnie something. Ronnie Cheng. I don't know. Some recent. He was in Crazy Rich Asians, but some. I think that's what I was watching. But he's some Chinese like stand comedian, and he that was part of his bit. Was that like.
Yeah.
Like I feel like.
As it should be, because it's hilarious. But I don't actually hate Japan or anything.
Because over here we learn about like the German side of things in like World War II, but like over there, everyone's very aware of how much Japan just fucked everybody.
Yeah. No, it extends even past or like before World War II. You know.
Because
like,
China got really fucked by Japan.
Yeah.
Korea got fucked by Japan, literally.
Yeah. No, and they've always been like. Even during the samurai days and stuff, they were sending ships over to Korea to conquer it. It was the closest, way to get into China. Yeah, what? All right.
Because I thought they were always super isolationists, and they didn't really want to like.
I mean, that was like around the time America was a thing, but I'm talking like ancient, like.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like 1,000 years ago, maybe. I don't know about 1,000 years, but like.
Also, what are you playing? You're playing like some old arcade game right now.
Yeah, no, this goes on for a while, so we should just keep talking about Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Are you familiar with Admiral Yi? I guess he's known in the Western world, but in Korea he's Lee Sun-shin. This is naval admiral who like fucking. Japan would send over their ships, and like he had a flawless record every time. Would repel the Japanese invaders.
Oh, the turtle ships guy.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, there's like the famous battle where it was like 300 against like 12, and he fucked them all up. Huge statue.
Speaking of turtle ships, in Avatar: The Last Airbender, they pay homage to that, I think, and there's like a moment where like they're repelling attacks with like turtle ships.
Cool.
And like the last season, it's pretty cool. But yeah,
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
So Japan was trying to fuck Korea up, like.
Yeah, I mean it was the closest land into China. You know what I mean? Like from Japan to
true.
Korea.
Right.
So like they would go and
although
try to do that.
Wasn't a lot of Korea just like Chinese territory though as well?
Kind of. I mean, but it was also like independent for a long time. Like.
Right.
It was its own thing. We got our influences.
Korea was founded a long time ago.
Yeah, it's had dynasties. It's had its like 3 kingdoms type of.
But also like Korean wasn't even like a language for that long though.
No, it's one of the more modern parts of Korea.
Because they just spoke and like learned Chinese, right?
Right, but I think it was Sejong, like Wang Sejong Wang.
I think that was like in the 1800s, right?
Something like that, yeah. He's the one credited with like being a fucking fantastic leader, yeah, for like championing science and like art, culture and stuff, and like.
Yeah, but also for the oppressed people.
Yeah.
Because the only reason he created the language was so that he could bridge the gap between like the upper class and the lower class.
And just have a united fucking country.
Right, because it also just made. I mean, it made it so. It was so much more simplified. I mean, there's no way to look. There's no. I mean, Chinese is so ridiculously complex and confusing, and the only reason it's like that is to oppress like a lower class.
Right.
It's just so to make it so poor people can't learn how to read and write. So like what Sejong?
Yeah.
What he did was he like made a very simplified like alphabet that anybody could learn with ease. So it kind of gave people a lot more opportunity.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier to oppress someone when they can't read and write, you know?
He was a beast.
Yeah, he was fucking dope, yeah. My mom talks about him a lot, actually.
Yeah. Dude, I think every Korean parent will bring up Sejong and Admiral Yi at some point. I mean, those are the two that have like the big statues in essentially like Pennsylvania Avenue of Korea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that, like, you know, even with, like, the internet and everything, it's like, there's so much people just don't know about, like, other cultures, and it's like, there's so much value from, like, some of that knowledge.
Yeah, I mean,
That you're just, which is kind of a cool edge that, like, I guess we have just having, like, other cultures ingrained in our lives.
yeah, I mean, I agree. It is kind of a shame that it's not more, you know,
Right.
widely taught and stuff. But
I mean, shit, we don't even learn about correct American history, man.
that's
in America.
exactly what I'm saying. Like, there's not enough time, I guess, or there's not enough effort put into it.
Right.
At least public school system that, you know.
Unless
but
you're, like, majoring in history or something at
right.
university.
Well, whatever, you know.
But even then, there's so much. It's like you probably have to take a Korean history course, which is probably like an
Right.
elective.
Right. It's just history, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
It's all old shit no one cares about anymore.
it's true. But I don't know. Thomas talks about this a lot, just how undervalued history is and
Right.
how it can be utilized much better to advance society.
I mean, not learning from your mistakes is that's just,
It's insanity.
yeah. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a huge fan of this level. I think it goes on way too long.
Yeah, it does. It's like,
Um,
I mean, this is not the game that you signed up to play here.
No, but I guess they're padding it right before the end where things get kind of a bit crazy. So we're almost there.
It's
We're
just,
almost
it's
to
just a
the.
filler episode.
Yeah, exactly. Bless you. Second sneeze we have on camera, by the way.
That one wasn't as loud.
Yeah, and you cheated. You went away from the microphone, eh?
I did. And covered my face like a normal human being, living in these corona times.
You know, I bet even with all of those things, it's still gonna spike the audio. So I'm still gonna have to edit your sneeze.
I'll tell you what, though, people get nervous when I sneeze in public.
Oh yeah, I bet, dude. Because I mean,
Especially now.
that is just. This is a corona bomb that just went off, dude.
Everybody run!
The Asian man just set off a bomb.
He was sent here by Kim Jong-un! Oh, by the way, is Kim Jong-un, like, what happened with the surgery thing? Is he not dead?
Dude, he's super not dead. I mean, that's like a big case
happened?
of just misinformation spreading like wildfire, and like pretty sure the guy was just chilling the whole time.
Wow.
News outlets just
He
exploding,
was
and
just,
he's
like, laying back in a hospital bed playing fucking Candy Crush. Just like...
yeah, exactly. The world is freaking out, like, what's gonna happen? Is his sister taking over? And he's like, huh?
What? What?
Oh, sheepally. American people, what are they talking about? Stupid fucking America.
Stupid.
I don't know, man. Dude, that Jack Black video where he does the singing in Korean, I love it so much, dude.
I told you, dude. Jack Black's amazing, man.
Yeah.
You can totally see why he's
Shiba!
popular in Korea, though. He's got Shiba!
Shiba!
He definitely has that, like, kind of personality that would be.
Yeah. Very, like, energetic and,
Right.
like...
So they like Ryan Reynolds a lot, too.
Yeah. Like, they would fit in with, like, the celebrity entertainment culture in, like,
Yeah.
Korea and Japan.
Yeah, because Jack Black is always doing, like, physical stunts and shit, like, on talk shows, and...
Yeah. And it's good if you, like, you know the Asian, like, repeats they do, and, like, whenever something crazy happens, like...
Yeah. Or like
Very-
the text that comes on the screen with an exclamation point.
Right. Man, it's probably
Yeah.
pretty easy to edit for those fucking Korean shows, dude.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You just do cuts, like hit C and like just fucking.
We should do a Korean show style like episode of something.
Maybe I don't really know how that would even go, but
We see like what we could just do a sample of what a popular Korean Let's Play would look like.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We
gotta make it ourselves.
Yeah, right. It'd be a fun little project we could do in the future. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh god, I think this is the last boss, but he's very tanky. Oh jeez.
You fought this guy like twice already.
Yeah, a couple different times.
I'm pretty sure he got dragged down to hell, didn't he? Oh, you're fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, heal.
I know. I don't want to waste it though on this stupid fucking level.
I know.
God damn
But
it.
do you want to have to replay this stupid fucking level?
No, I do not. I mean,
Yeah.
there are checkpoints, but you know.
Oh, okay.
At least I hope so. I don't plan to find
Shoot his
out.
weird tubular Nerf gun fingers.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Wow, so epic.
Yeah, right? Right? I'm literally
Yeah,
just stationary on the
this
screen.
is a dumb level, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so long. If it was half the length, I would have been okay with it. Like, that was a cool
Right.
breather. But, like, this
Yeah,
is
right.
longer than some actual levels. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what their thought was doing this.
just padding, dude. Just lots and lots of padding.
Yeah. Like, what if there was like a whole level that was just like Osu?
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, I think that's it.
You only got silver. I thought you were gonna get stone.
No, why would I get stone? Oh, well, I guess I did get hit a lot, but, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's okay, it's okay.